Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Amidst escalating child support drama, Tyrese has threatened to shoot, stab, and kill anyone trying to get between him and the money he's earned. In the nearly 35-minute Instagram post that started with a focus on spirituality, Tyrese expressed his desire to grow closer to God and strengthen his relationship with Jesus Christ. However, the tone took a sharp turn as he began addressing personal grievances, specifically with the mothers of his two daughters, Samantha Lee and Norma Mitchell. "I earned this life. I never let nobody make me feel bad about the life I live," he said. "I'm going to tell you right now, baby mama number 1 and 2, if you ain't learned already, I ain't giving you shh. Just like I fought to earn this life, I'm going to fight to keep it." Before then, Tyrese had launched into a critique of what he perceives as a troubling pattern among some women. Tyrese accused certain women of leveraging their physical attributes to secure financial stability through relationships with wealthy men. "You think because you got cleavage, thick legs, thick thighs, you're going to be able to hustle your way through life, huh?" He warned, "You can get pregnant by somebody rich and famous, milk that for 18 years, but tits and ain't going to get you through life. It'll set you up nicely and get some attention out of it. You ain't got no mind to hold hands with that body. It's gonna fade. You ain't gonna be the hottest chick on the block. And it's going to be another hot chick on the block, then another hot chick on the block, revolving door. You're gonna get ran through like all the rest of them." Tyrese was most likely tying this commentary to his ex-wives, reiterating his refusal to share his earnings. While he doesn't mention them by name, it is clear who he's talking about. Does Tyrese have a point? Or is Tyrese out of pocket? Give me a thumbs up if you're riding with Tyrese. Thumbs down if you say, "Nah, man, dude out of pocket, man." I'll give you a few moments to think about it. Okay, time's up. Listen, fam. It's very important. I need all the guys to come close right now. All my fellas, come close. Come close. Really, really close. Tyrese does have a point when he talks about looks fading and stuff like that, and certain women, not all women, but certain women, some women, trying to use their physical attributes to come up and just playing men and trying to get the bag. Okay, we know that's been happening. It's going to keep on happening. But it is very important for us to understand this as men. And even some of you young boys who are going to go out there and do this. If 2 lay down and 3 get up, you got to pay. There have been greater men than you and I who have had to travel this long, dark road. The road gets bumpy and the load gets heavy, but you gotta keep on going. Because when you make your bed, you have to lie in it. That's just the way it goes. You know, it's very simple to avoid all of this by just not jumping into bed with a cute face and a nice behind. You know, a lot of us do this. We don't even know these women that we are procreating with. And then when we get mad, when they turn on us, and we wake up one day, well, who are you? Who the hell are you? Like I'm not trying to excuse any woman who has venom responsibility. I'm not trying to excuse that. All I can do is speak for myself and from a man's perspective, from a male's perspective. I can say that everything starts with us and the choices that we make. A lot of these women who do play these games who are using their physical attributes to get paid to come up, and they really don't have any good intentions about being with the father. You know, a lot of them, they just want to breed, you know, and they want that bag. They want to use the child as a lottery ticket. A lot of them play that game, but a lot of us allow them to buy the ticket. See, we play the game with them. And then when something happens, you know, baby come, now we want to act like we're the victim. And it just don't work like that. See, fam, while I can sympathize and empathize with guys that might be going through it, at the end of the day, you got to take your bitter with your sweet. And I just don't believe that these type of personal stories should be aired publicly. Everything is not for public consumption. So far, I haven't heard the women say anything publicly. Not to say that they haven't said anything, I just haven't heard it myself. Obviously, Tyrese is the big superstar, so anything he says is going to be magnified. I would say this to all of the fellas out there. No matter how you feel about that woman, that child loves their mother. Those children love their mother. And when you start saying things like how you're going to hurt them, you know, you would do this and that or whatever, they hear that and they will resent you for that. And not to mention, if something really does happen to them, who those people is going to come straight to. You're going to hear that. Mr. Gibbs, yeah, come on out. Come with us. I don't think it's a wise idea. Like, it just trips me out how people can have children with somebody. And they can have, sometimes they can, you know, get married and go through all of the actions that people go through in relationships. You go to plays together, you go to concerts together, you go to family reunions together, you go to funerals together, you go to church together, you know, you worship together, you go on vacations, you have dinner dates, right? You go to the clubs. You make a lot of love, right? All of these things that bring you joy that you do together. And then you brought a child into the world together. All of these things. And then when it go bad, it go all the way left. And now you hate this person's guts. This person who you created a child with, who you claim to love, you say you love this child, but you hate the person who helped you create this child. To me, that just doesn't make sense. That don't make a lot of sense. To me, you know, I guess I just have too much loyalty when I just start thinking about things. Because I look at the totality of it. I don't just look at, oh, they did me dirty. Oh, she did this, she did that. Well, you know, it takes two to tango. So, you know, no matter what she did, I did something. No matter what I did, she did something. So to me, you know, I just take my bitter with my sweet and say it is what it is. We need to be civil toward one another for the sake of the children. If for no other reason, for the sake of our children, we need to be civil toward one another. And even if there's no children involved, you should try to be civil toward one another, because think about the relationships you've had where you just can't get past your grievances. You may be like, F this person for life or whatever, but that person still cause you headache because they're taking up a lot of time between your ears. When you finally get over that, he did me dirty, she did me dirty hump, man, it's a beautiful thing. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.